Okay, so I am doing a video of my Ghost BC collection, Ghost, whatever you want to call them. I'm just going to refer to them as BC right now because it's easier because it's staring me right in the face. Currently moved out of my old apartment, so I'm cleaning everything up and reorganizing things and putting things into storage. And I figured while I have most of it out, I would do a little overview because Ghost is one of those merchandise bands. They're becoming the new Kiss, but I have a lot of cool and unique stuff, I feel. Nothing super rare, no stage used Papa Mask or anything like that. But I have some stuff that I figured would be cool to talk about, so figured we'll go left to right. So we'll start over here. We have a bunch of t-shirts. These are all XL, which are too big for me now, so some I'm probably going to keep, some I might sell online. Some are tour shirts, some are Hot Topic shirts. This one is probably my favorite out of the bunch. This one I got at the Whiskey A Go Go event back in early 2023. We have a drawstring bag with the most modern or current rendition of the Crucifix on it. We have an Impera vinyl. I don't really do vinyl anymore, but I'd keep some, and I'll go over the others in a sec. We have a Papa Emeritus 2 Funko Pop. I did have all of them, but I kind of got out of Funkos, so I sold most of them. I sold them right before they shot up in value, so that kind of sucks, but I did keep Papa 2 because this one is a little more sentimental to me. A couple of patches here that were on my old jacket. We have this Metal Hammer Ghost magazine where Copia is holding Papa 3's head. There's only a brief section about Ghost in here. There it is. So this was back in 2018 when the pre-Kel era was getting started. We have a little wristband. We have some enamel pins up here. We have a poster, there's me, from the Kia Forum show. I was fortunate enough to go both nights, and back here, hiding behind the vinyl, we have a stage-used pick. I believe it is the rhythm guitar players. I picked this up on the floor during Absolution from night one, so I'm going to assume it was used in the first 6 or so songs. So, you know, right here, right now, when they're playing those first songs, if they're from the first night, that is the pick one of them was using. Have some buttons here, 7 inches of Satanic Panic. We have the other vinyl that I kept, or the other bigger ones. We have Infest, Pope Star, and there is a Phantomine back there. We have all of the CDs that are available. So we have the Japanese pressing of Opus Eponymous, the deluxe version of Infestissimum, which is my favorite album, I think. If you have Ghosts, we have the Meliora Redux with the Zenith bonus track, which makes the CD go up a lot in value. Pope Star, Ceremony and Devotion, Pre-Kel, Impera, Phantomime, and the new Right Here, Right Now soundtrack. And I am on there. Probably couldn't tell. It took me a while to find myself. I'm like right here somewhere. Probably should get the vinyl just so I can see it a little bit better. We have the Right Here, Right Now popcorn bucket and cup. The lid broke off as I was trying to take it off to clean it. Have some confetti and mummy dusts in here. Back here, this is a kind of a unique piece. Again, from the Whiskey A Go Go event. This is the drink menu. I saw a bunch of people borrow theirs, so I saw the one on my table and I borrowed it. So here it is now. Don't remember exactly what the drinks were a mix of. I don't drink, so that I had the Purple Haze, which I think was just Blue Gatorade and something else. So really, probably a worthless item, but I think it's pretty cool. Over here, we have a signed Papa 4 photo. We have the Ghost Volbeat vinyl, which actually is worth quite a bit of money. Kind of regret not keeping it sealed, but it is cool. Might sell it at some point. I don't do vinyl anymore. 7 inches Satanic Panic, which is the only set of songs that you can't get on CD in a studio format. So I technically own every song they've done except for Stay, which I think is ass, so I don't really care. And then we have the Hunter's Moon 7 inch. We have a Papa 2 hat from Trick or Treat Studios. I also have the staff somewhere, but I do not know where that is at the moment. We have 2 Anointed VIP tags. One is mine, one is my dad's. We have the Kia Forum shirt. This one is large, so it does fit me. There's Papa 4 right there. Over here, we have a Ghost beanie. And we have a Ghost snapback, which is very small on my big-ass head, so I probably will sell that at some point. I also have another snapback, which I just realized is not here. I'm going to go grab that. In going to grab that hat, I realized I also have this rubber ghoul mask, which I keep on this bat wing on top of my CD sets, or my CD collection. So, yeah, I have this as well. Also, here's the Papa 2 staff. It was right in plain sight. This is the other hat that I have. This one actually fits very well, and I got to kind of clean it because it's got my dog's hair on it. But it's an Opus Eponymous hat. It has the Papa there on the bill, and you got Ghost all up in the inside. So this one I quite like. I really do like this. It says Ghost on the back. That one's way too tight on my head, so probably going to sell this on eBay or Depop or something. Then lastly, over here we have some more mummy dust. The family bucks were from the Kia floor. The funny thing about the Kia show is that I think they had the mummy dust so it didn't like blow into the crowd so they can get better camera shots of it, because barely any of this made it out into the crowd. I was very fortunate enough to get these 3. They were actually handing them out before the show because I think they knew the crowd would not be getting them because they wanted to get good shots for the film, which makes sense, but still. And then we have a couple of Sister Dollars, which are in much better condition. I got these at the Pachanga show in San Diego back in 2022. And then lastly, we have these 3 shirts, 4 actually, but this last one I forgot about. That is also an XL. It doesn't fit me, but I love the print. It's Satan residing at the Infernal Council. So I probably will rebuy that one or get that one in large and then sell that one. But we have this red shirt, which, again, I really like shirts when they're not black and they're band shirts, because most band shirts for metal and metal adjacent bands like this are usually not black, or are usually black, so I wanted to get one in red. I had this one in XL, and when I shrunk down into L, I made sure to find it and rebuy it. We have this Phantom Mime shirt, which I got at Hot Topic for like $6 on clearance. Really didn't like Phantom Mime. The only song I ever really go back to is Jesus He Knows Me, but there are very few bands that I will pass up a $6 t-shirt for. And then we have this one, I believe I got off Revolver, for this Papa 1 red and yellow McDonald's t-shirt. It's not really McDonald's, it's just McDonald's color, so I call it that. But yeah, that is my Ghost collection. I believe oh shit, I don't know if I got this stuff. We have a little Ghost crucifix. We have some of these little penis dongles or adapters for 45s. We have another Ghost pick. I got this one in Reno in 2022. Not stage used. I believe it was the ex-rhythm guitarist that threw this one out. And then we have these 3 little Lego Cardinal Copias. These are not official. These are custom printed by a friend. So, these aren't official merch, but I figured I'd throw them in here anyway. So that is my full Ghost collection, I believe. I probably have some stuff laying about that I just don't know where it is. Or it's in plain sight like that Papa 2 staff, but this is everything that I think is worth talking about. Most of this stuff kind of has a story. But yeah, very fortunate enough to have gotten the opportunity to get some of these things, like that drink menu, go to the Kia show, get that stage use pick. That is incredible. And the fact that it's on camera is really cool as well. But yeah, that is my collection. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, if you have Ghost, however he finishes that statement. You guys remember what I said about things being in plain sight? Yeah, I have this Ghost tapestry just hanging out right over my bed. It's the stained glass design. I've always wanted this, and when they finally released a stained glass tapestry, I was made sure to buy the stained glass tapestry. And it hangs over my bed, and it freaks out any girls that I bring home. And by any girls, I mean 0. Rock on, everybody.